Hello. Welcome. Marty is enjoying his treat. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Kat, and this is Kat's Loops and Lore, and it is day 9 of Vlogmas. I decided to take a little bit of a detour today after work, and I ran over to Michael's to see if I could acquire some 8mm knitting needles. So, yay, I got some. Mostly because I want to start working on a scarf. And while I was there, let me focus about what I wanted to say. I discovered a new blossom cake. They had a buy one get one half off on the yarn, so I was like, meh, and I had a 30% off coupon for the knitting needles. But this caught my attention because it's called Crocus. If you've been following the anniversary Caron cakes, Crocus was Hocus Crocus. And it was beautiful. I made a whole blanket out of it. So they had 4 skeins. I bought 4 skeins. So we're working on whips today. And it is currently 10:37, so I won't be able to work on a lot of them, but my goal is to finish this knitted hat. I am combining the colors Caribbean Sea and Tide Pool, which, let me make some space to help get this beautiful kind of peacocky kind of color. But let me try to not drop this, right? So, Caribbean Sea and Tide Pool are being combined together to make this guy. So, that's going to be the project that's on the docket. I would love to turn Crocus into a scarf and a hat. I've got 4 skeins. There's no reason why I shouldn't be able to do that. My last scarf that I made out of one of the Caron Blossom Cakes was like perfect. But I'm just like, that one also took me forever to actually make. So I'm wondering if I double strand the yarn, kind of like how I'm double stranding it for the hat, if it'll work up faster. We'll see. That can be on the docket. But before I touch any other scarves, I have to remember that we need to finish this one. Classic ADHD, right? You see something pretty, it's like a sparkly thing in the corner, and you're like, I want to work on that. It's fresh, it's new, it's not something that's sitting in the corner. So, we're going to rein it in. We're going to get some work done, and we're going to make ourselves our dinner, because I'm a crazy night shift person. And even though today is supposed to be my Friday, that is now tomorrow. Maybe, just maybe, I can not go to work tomorrow. I'm willing to sacrifice that shift, which means we can get 2 days with maybe a 30-minute video because I'll have more time to record. But enough yapping. Let's start knitting. Okay, so I'm taking a quick break to eat. We are currently sitting at about 9.5 inches. I normally start decreasing once I hit 11. At least that's what the pattern calls. So, it's working out very nicely. Very much blue, but like I said, like in person, this is very like peacock colors right here. So we will take a little pause. Got my stoppers on to make sure that my yarn doesn't go jumping ship. Because last thing I want to have to do is rework rows. So we're going to take a break. We got our Turkey sandwich, yes, on a hamburger bun. My bun molded way too fast. I use the Carb Fit buns, so it's got more fiber and protein. I've got my Simply white cheddar Doritos and a Dr. Pepper. Still working on my water, but I've got my first 32 ounces in. So I want to say that I'm doing good. I am currently watching Bailey Sarian. I know I said this on a separate recording, but we are watching the episode The Katrina Apartment of Horrors inside the Addie Hall and Zach Bowen murder case. Ooh. So that's something to watch and enjoy some grub too. Alright, so I have free needles and a finished hat. So I need them to not try to bite the dust. So whenever you put it on, I mean, right? Mind you, I'm a tiny gal. I'm like 5'5", but I make just like the standard little adult beanies. So that's fun. I measure out 11 inches. If we measure right now with an unfolded brim, we have like 11.5 inches from bottom to top, which is great because you can fold the brim however tall you need it, and it's super stretchy because it's a 1x1 rib knit. So I will get some photos taken of that. That will be a task to do on Thursday because Thursday is my day off. So we'll set that off to the side and get some work in on our scarf. I will keep going until about 1 o'clock. That's roughly 45 more minutes. By then, maybe VTO will drop. Maybe not. Maybe I'll still go in regardless and they'll just cut me loose early because it's Wednesday and I'm like, dude, if you don't need me, cut me loose. Or the universe will do its thing and have me in a position where I lose track of time and before I know it, it's the end of the day, which will allow me to either leave early another day or have a bigger check, right? I do have plans to see Mom tomorrow. She has doctor's appointments, so I'll see her at the hospital instead of her rehab facility. Which then I told her if we'll communicate, we'll figure it out, and I may bring her some food. Even though what they gave her at the facility looked absolutely delicious. She very much is someone who probably was antagonized as a child to eat her veggies, and she does not like to. I'm like, it was zucchini. It's delicious. So, I'm going to get, I'm going to, put in a stitch marker so that I can see how many rows we can get done today. Probably take out this one stitch marker that's at the very bottom when we were tracking our rows. My goal is to get maybe like 20 rows. I feel like I can do that within an hour, 45 minutes. That's what we did last time. So I figure if we can get some extra work in on this guy, that makes it that much closer to being done. And then I have my 6mm needles back. So the goal is to free up the needles. One down. I know this is a work in progress, but one more to go. Alright, so I said I wanted to do 20 rows on my scarf. 20 rows equals roughly about 5 inches. So, God, we're making so much progress on this. If I were to wrap this without trying to grab my yarn all over the place, like, it's getting there. I love how plush this is. I wish I could find words to describe just what kind of comfy cozy this feels. And I can't wait to wear it to work at least once, right? Gotta advertise yourself. So if I take this, and not let the yarn go crazy, right? Like, you know, it's about here, right? I want it to be a little bit longer. I said that, you know, like, at least to my belly button. I feel like it's taking forever. But it's knitting, right? It's knitting, and knitting does take forever. So, what did we accomplish today? Number one, we got this beautiful little hat. I need my knitting needle to stop trying to sabotage me. We finished the hat. We put in more work on our scarf, right? So I would consider that a win. I have a project off of some needles. I will get some pictures of this tomorrow. I had a glitch with my VTO. I saw it, I tried to grab it, and it freaked out and went error mode on me. Like someone was hitting submit and then went, "Oh no, delete," and sad face, right? This probably means that I really need to go to work tonight. Me. But the last time I went in on a Wednesday, which is normally my day off, right? It's my extra day. They sent me home around lunch. So, we'll manifest that energy. We will try to put us there. If for whatever reason I manage to find an easy spot, maybe I'll stick it through to the end. But I just want to rest. So, I'm going to get off. I'm going to stitch this video together. And get the thumbnail made. Get everything ready. Take some pictures. At least for the thumbnail. And then this will be posted at 4. Okay? Thank you so much for joining me on this lovely little, technically Whip Tuesday. Maybe we will try and do more whips tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see what's on the docket. I'm going to go visit Mom. And yeah. We will see where we go from there. And I can't wait. My hair's a mess. I don't know why I did that. Okay. Like the video if you like the video. Subscribe if you would like to come join me on this little chaos train. I will be here every day for you through Vlogmas. And you will also be getting a impressions video, a recap video on the 26th. So from now until the 26th, where the last day, I do a bit of a reflection as to what I thought about doing it this year. Things I could do better. things that I would like to try and set up for myself so that I'm best set up for success, right? Hindsight's always 2020. We take whatever lessons we can, learn from it, and just try not to repeat them, right? All right. I will talk to you guys later. I will see you for Vlogmas Day 10. And I hope that you have a wonderful day and a wonderful December. And until next time, bye.